order to see which investment will be better to investment, which project will be better to invest in, we could see it just by looking at these values, but in order to get a clear understanding, it's best to graph it. So let's just graph this. And we're just only going to graph the first row because if we graph everything, it's going to be really different. So just the first row, the NPV value, insert, and here you can use a sidebar graph. And this is what we get, and it looks really sloppy, so let's just fix that up. So let's format the axis. And we can put that on the lower side to get a better understanding. Okay. Let's make the background a different color. Let's use gray, like a light gray. And the inside will be white. Let me just zoom in a little more. So here we can see which project is best to take and which project should be avoided, of course. So remember, we're using the NPV rule right now. So the NPV has to be greater than 0 in order for it to be a good investment. So it's pretty obvious that project 15 is the greatest investment because it has the highest value of the NPV. And the worst project to ever invest in will be project 4. So we don't want that. Notice how project 16 and 15 are almost close, but in every case, always take the value that has the highest NPV. So we can also graph this in a different chart type. If the bar graph is not convenient for you, you can also use a line graph. So see how this changed? And remember how I was telling you before that when you have different line graphs like polynomials, you will have different internal rate of returns. So here we can see many internal rate of returns. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 internal rate of returns. That is where the NPV value is 0. So we can draw the line there just to get a clear understanding about it. There's one right here. Let's just fix this a little. Let's move it this way. Let's change the color. Copy, paste it 4 times. We have another one that's right here. Another one that's right about here. And another one that's right over here. I think I pasted too many times. There we go. Let's just zoom in a little more. And if you're trying to determine by using the internal rate of return rule, then obviously you would look at these lines and see which investment will be better. So let's say, for example, right here, between projects 2 and all the way to 6, it is not a good investment. Between projects about 7 to 12, we have good investments, not as good as we want to, but they're still good. Between project 12 and 14, we do not have good investments, and any project after 14, it increases, and obviously the highest point is on project 16. So you can use either graph to determine which one you want. to invest in. But for me, I think the bar graph will be better if you're only using the NPV rule, and you can use the curve graph if you're trying to determine which investment will be better by using the internal rate of return. So I believe that is it, guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys understood this video.